Guys, what is that thing on the sky? No, that big shiny thing. What is it? I forgot the name of it. Is it the sun? Haven't seen that for a while. So we are currently on the way to a town called Wienersch to do some window shopping at the Triumph dealership. Yes, I was thinking, since my insurance is expiring, thinking of swapping for another bike, and to be honest, I really like my Triumphs. So I was thinking of upgrading to a Speed Twin 1200. It's just that the insurance is £500 more annually, and I don't know if I can swallow that, but maybe once I see the bike it will persuade me. I'm really hoping the sat-nav's not taking us through the center of Slough, because, to put it politely, it's an absolute dump. But I think, we are past that, hopefully. I think we're heading towards Windsor now. Do any of you live in Slough? What's your opinion about the place? So I've had this bike just over a year. It's my first big bike, actually, after passing my license. But since my insurance is about to expire, I was thinking maybe it's time to upgrade. So my shortlist currently is the obvious choice, really. It's the Speed Twin 1200. Or, which it's the bike I don't know anything about, to be honest. I never even sat on one. It's the CB650R. So I'd love to try those too. It's just that I know that the insurance is gonna be way more expensive. Not to mention, adding 3,000-4,000 on top of this bike to buy either of the other two. So I don't know. I'm still kinda undecided. I mean, I like this bike. It's got enough power for me, it's comfortable. The only thing I would really complain about is the braking performance. It only has one disc at the front. Drift road? Well, hopefully not. It's the last thing I want to do on a bike. It looks like a racetrack. Do I really need a faster bike? Too young to die. So anyway, the other idea is to keep this bike and do some upgrades. You know, I can change the rear shocks. There's a progressive spring I can buy for the front forks. I can change the mudguards, do this and that, make it a bit more personalized. So yeah, there's plenty of options. You know, when I was getting into biking, the idea was to basically commute to work and save some money at the same time. Now fast forward 2 years, it's safe to say I didn't save any money. In fact, I spent loads more than I would have on a travel card. But there's just this thing, this mix of adrenaline, enjoyment and sense of freedom. I absolutely fell in love with biking now. So much so, I stopped looking at cars. I love cars in general, but I just stopped looking at them. You know, my girlfriend would say otherwise. I'm still checking on them from time to time just to see what the prices are, what's happening in the market. But yeah, I have no need for a car. On a nice day like today, riding a motorbike is absolute dream. You can just soak in the scenery, the smells. Not always good smells, but in general it's really, really pleasant. And I love English countryside as well. It's beautiful. I think a bike like this, a modern classic, suits these kind of roads quite well. Suits my riding style for sure. I mean, not a fast rider. Well, here we are. Right, and we're back. And in all honesty, that was a bit of a waste of time. So the bike is still there. It's a used example. With twin clocks in orange, matte orange, which I love. But unfortunately they couldn't give me a test ride because the only test ride they give is on a demo bike, which is currently out. So I booked a test ride for Saturday. Now the other thing is my bike in part exchange, and I didn't get the actual value, exact value, but the guy seems to think it will be around 5 grand, which is probably 1 grand less than I would have wanted. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously I still would love to test ride it to see if it's the bike for me, and then decide, and still obviously try to sell this one privately for a bit more than they offer. I didn't want to record anything inside because I don't know how they would react, and it's all new to me as well. dressed for this ride. Melting, absolutely melting. This is my kind of riding. I know it's sad, but I enjoy being at 40, not 40 years old, 40 miles per hour. Unfortunately, we seem to have hit a school run, so lots of traffic everywhere. Is it actually school run, or is it just rush hour, people going home? A bit late for school run. Ooh, I would kill for a pint now. I hope this weather stays like this. It will be absolutely amazing. Tired of getting soaked, of cleaning the bike every weekend. Just feel so much happier. Happier. My friend, I feel very, very, very happy. To start looking for a way home before the sun goes down. The headlight on my Triumph is absolutely terrible. It's like a candlelight. It'd be nice to see the sunset, actually. I think I'm going the wrong direction. There's only one direction. My God, I love biking. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. don't know how much battery I have left in the camera. Ow! The video might end very abruptly at some point. If that happens, know that the battery ran out or I crashed. Hopefully the first option. I think crashing today would ruin the vibe slightly. I need to invest in a couple of more batteries, perhaps even another camera for another angle. I know that nobody's watching these videos, but who knows, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future I'll make something more interesting. Oh, shit. So much for a clean bike, huh? Skirmet. Take it easy, let the water come off the bike. I don't know if I'm getting old, but I am getting old. But I would love to live in a village like this. You know, all I need is a nice local pub, peace and quiet. I mean, what a day off, huh? I mean, what more could you want? Being on a bike in gorgeous weather, nice countryside, lovely roads, a bit potholy, but you know, what can you do? Can't have everything. I think we're gonna have to stop in a moment and find a route home. I don't even know where we are, to be honest. In fact, I think my phone battery is going to die soon too. Hello! Yeah, how's that for a view? I mean the bike, obviously. Well, luckily we haven't made it that dirty. Right, so I set the sat-nav to home. Maybe it's time to wrap it up. Head home, have a cold one, maybe do some editing. No one's calling me yet, no one's worried about me. Disappeared for a few hours. And she says that she loves me, huh? Yeah, right. on. Oh, I know this place. It's a really nice view from that hilltop. And there are caves to be explored just below it. Are they called like Hellfire Caves or something like that? Maybe I'm talking rubbish. Hellfire Caves, that's right. Hellfire Caves. There's a rumor that there was a club of rich people, local rich people, meeting there in those caves and getting up to no good. All I can say, there were women involved and lots of alcohol. Yeah, so just as expected, the battery died on my action cam, which means this is the end of the ride. Well, thanks for coming along, and I'm gonna leave you here. Enjoy the sunset.